जो सेवा करते हो और कर्म में आते हो, सारे दिन की दिनचर्या में कर्म करते हो, संबंध संपर्क में आते हो, इसमें सफलतापूर्वक हर कर्म में हर संपर्क वाली आत्मा इस संबंध में आने में सदा सफलता रहेंगे। सेवा में हर प्रकार की सेवा में चाहे मनसा, चाहे वाचा, चाहे कर्म, तीनों में सदा सफलता अनुभव इसका भी आधार परखने की शक्ति और निर्णय करने की शक्ति है। इसमें फुलपास हो, इसमें फुलपास है, अभी चुप हो गई। समझाना सभी ने समझा
Om Shanti. Avyakt signals. Understand how great the importance of purity is and become great. The way to the first class, air-conditioned division is based on just one thought. That one thought is, I am originally a pure soul. My original form is not that of impurity. I am originally and eternally a pure soul. Impurity is artificial. It is not real. It is given by Shudras and Brahmins do not use anything that has come from Shudras. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Shiv Bhagwan Vach. God Shiva's versions. Param Shikshak, the supreme teacher. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Everyone ready for first class air condition? Baba mentions this because in India, they have these compartments in the train. So when you have to buy a ticket, then there is air conditioned class, there is first class. It depends how much you can pay. I know double foreigners, whenever they go, they like air condition because there is no dust, and in winter it is warm, and then in summer it is cold. So everyone likes air condition. Yeah, do we all want that? There is deep connection of purity and studies, because Baba always says that when intellect is like golden vessel, it can retain the knowledge. Listening knowledge is another thing. We can keep listening, but how much stays in the intellect? But also today I was thinking that, let's say, I say I have knowledge or I have faith. So what I will do with faith? If I could change faith in the power or courage, and if I can't change faith into knowledge, I can have faith into power, then I can have faith. But what's the use that faith is? So some of us, or we need to know how to change faith into power. Every, whether it's even yoga with Baba, I can keep remembering Baba. But it has to change into power of yoga. So is it power of yoga, power of knowledge, power of faith, power of courage? Everything needs to be in the form of power. So you all can think about it, that we all had faith, courage. That's why we became Baba's children. And we live in the world which is completely different than what the way our lifestyle is, right? Just imagine 100% world is in Kali Yuga, right? They are in the midst of vices. There is so much negativity, and Baba's children, we live. So we have power, but then to be on this journey, next step always requires more power. So how do we change faith into power? One, of course, is maintaining the thoughts consistently of faith and trust. Any point Baba is with me. Not only believing Baba is with me, but with the thought, create that companionship, create that Baba is with me. Awareness. That is why they say Simriti, awareness is power. But also awareness has deep connection with thoughts. I have all kinds of thoughts. So how can Baba be with me, right? It's only when my thoughts are pure, of knowledge, of service, that Baba is with me. Especially at this time, we need Baba's company, right? Baba's support. So whatever, for me, anything I see, I hear, I immediately say, it's Baba, no, who will take care. Let me remember Baba, no, Baba will take care. I just keep reminding myself and keep remembering Baba. And that's where really the strength, you know, one support, one strength, or Almighty Baba. And that has to be consistent also. I was thinking that when I became Baba's child, and with all that is always was either we remember Baba, what Baba said this morning, what Baba is telling us, only word Baba, what we have to do is what Baba tells. And these days we are trying to give to our intellect a lot of points and all that, but where is remembrance of Baba is telling us that. Baba is speaking like that, not just point of knowledge. So we can combine knowledge and remembrance, service and remembrance. This is what Baba is explaining. Today's Murli, this is what Baba said. Sometimes when I try to say that, other person is like, oh, somewhere the intellect is in work or this action or even service. Very few respond and say, yeah, that's true. This is what I was thinking also. So there is less and less conversation of Baba's knowledge and Baba. And because of that, the atmosphere which we want, power which we want is not created. Right? And it's so simple. Whose service is this? Baba's, right? So if it's Baba's service, then why can't I remember Baba? Baba is teaching me, this is Baba's task, Baba is my parents. And let remembrance be so natural, consistent, integrated with actions. And you will feel that is where not only power, but in your life you will feel very, very full. There will be contentment, cheerfulness naturally. Not that I have to make effort specially to be happy, no. So at least I keep reminding myself all the time. Any situation, I'm okay. Let me remember Baba, he will take care. So keeping oneself in this 8 hours of service of remembrance. I really like the word Baba said, not just remembrance. You're doing service if you are remembering Baba. It's not I have to sit for 8 hours. Now still we do a lot of yoga bhaktis but in Yagya when there were 300 of them, they had to do everything, right? And they used to do, but Baba was there. And now I have to do this. Everything is jive, I and you and whatever. So really I am proposing experiment with this. I have to remember Baba, talk about Baba, share about Baba. Thanks, Baba. And as many times you remember Baba, Baba responds, right? So then Baba as parents, right? Mother and father. Baba also as teacher. A wonderful teacher, supreme teacher. Doesn't miss a single day, 365 days. And Baba says, I come from so far. So how much I should have loved for study. Listening to different classes is also entertainment. You're trying to, but read morely, listen to morely, write morely. You will exactly understand the knowledge the way Brahma Baba understood. I have to become like Baba, right? I don't have to become like anyone. It's very subtle point because these days there are so many classes and people keep hearing it. And I'm not saying don't hear it, but that's not where your power will be. Power will be from only. And if someone says, oh, it's boring, so you don't have foundation of knowledge. Right? So how do I study Supreme Teacher's knowledge? Because the wisdom which is reasoning is another thing. Logical is another thing, which maybe those who speak have. But wisdom is in Baba's Murli. Truth. If you really have to find the truth, you have to study Murli and practice, no? Even if you take 1 or 2 points from Murli, that is enough. Keep a whole day practicing that. That is where Supreme Teacher, you will feel his presence, his presence. Every step Baba will guide you. How quickly, instantly thought should come. Anything, oh, Baba says I should do this. Baba said you should be like this, right? It should emerge in the intellect. It's not, oh, what was today's Murli points. It's not only revising. Revising, why? Also, if we can create awareness based on that. Full concentration, full focus. Let the knowledge go into the vessel. So Baba is Supreme Teacher. And Brahma Baba was also good student and also teacher. Right? If Brahma Baba was not a good student, Shiva Baba wouldn't have been able to use his mouth to speak. Because Brahma Baba recognized his Supreme Teacher, he's God's Supreme Teacher, Brahma Baba says as a child he never was a good student. He didn't study much. He was a merchant. He was a merchant. But when he belonged to Baba Shiva, because whatever wisdom uh, you are taking now will be with you for whole kalpa. Every kalpa, kalpa after kalpa, I'm creating my fortune for that. And study is never ends in life, right? Learning is until the last moment. I know everything. You know everything that is different. But here is becoming, right? It's quite, it could be a lot of work, but it can be also natural when I keep using knowledge. One is practices, right? Soul consciousness. One is even to think. Baba wants me, Baba's teaching us to be in soul. Can think of yourself as a soul. So taking these points and keep talking about it, applying it, thinking about it, your day will pass so much with presence of Baba. So as Baba had been talking about success in anything, unless within me I create that, keep reminding myself before I decide, first let me remember Baba. Let us remember Baba, then we can decide. Creating the presence of Baba through remembrance is our true love for Baba. So this last part of journey for each one of us is to have this taking full benefit of every relationship with Baba. Love of mother and father. And mother, father teaches in their own way, right? Patience, tolerance, I learned from Lokik mother. They have so much tolerance, so much patience, keeping everyone happy. And our daddies, good students, good students. If you look at their diaries until now, one daddy used to write all the points about omnipresence, other will do all the points of Sadhguru, and they have hundreds of points in their diary. Beautiful hand. That's real student life, right? But I just 40 minutes, 1 hour Murli, and then all day. But if I'm a godly student, if I'm really a student and a child and student, so we ourselves take burden of different things, get intellect very occupied. Why not enjoy godly student, godly child? Beautiful life, right? And that is in awareness, right? Doing everything, enjoying God's love. It's Baba, Baba's Yagya, I'm doing for Baba. So this hardness, it's kind of doing things in a hard way is because of lack of this awareness of whom I belong to. So power which is needed now, lot of power, where self-transformation, helping Yajna with that love and power. So that, as yesterday was, that even nature elements will help. Everything will become completely godly. So that is what, as I am listening on Baba's relationship, I am thinking we have to be intoxicated, light, happy, full. I am God's child. What do I lack? Nothing. All attainments, His inheritance. We are trying to get, I don't know from where, right? It has to be from Baba. No one else can give you inheritance, will someone? For me, I always remind myself, oh, Baba is the one take care of me. Baba is the one who will give me. So I don't have to look at human beings, right? Just they are souls, love, one family. We are all children of Baba. Everyone, like Brahma Baba, made efforts just what for himself, right? Of course, he shared with others. And it's not everyone around him were that much spiritually good effort maker, but it's all right. Baba was. So I have to do for the self, right? Create different methods, different ways, very simple, natural, consistent. I am Baba's child, I am a good student, right? Okay, Om Shanti.
Welcome to Victory Journey, Mamas Murli, the lucky and lovely star who listened, churned, imbibed, and inspired.
तो ये तो बैठ कर करके बाप समझाते, इसीलिए उनको गौआ को लेना या उनको लेने की तो कोई उनको बैठ कर करके सेवा करना या उन्हों को बैठ करके कुछ करनी नहीं है, नहीं। तो ये सभी चीजें सब शास्त्रकारों ने कैसे फिर वो गौआ लगा दी, फिर ये लग दी, तो बातें देखो बदल गई है ना अभी। तो ऐसी ऐसी बातें लगाने से बहुत शास्त्रों को भी करना, इसीलिए देखो क्रिश्चियन लोग है ना, वो बैठ कर करके जब ये अपना बनाते नहीं, कन्वर्ट करते हैं, तो फिर ये बातें सारे तुम्हारा भगवान कृष्ण, अरे कृष्ण को देखो 108 है, कितना अभिकारी था, हमारा क्राइस्ट देखो, उसको कभी नहीं, उसको एक हाँ मेरी यहाँ कुछ ऐसा भाई कहेंगे तो भी उसको भी वर्जिन से पैदा हुआ, हाँ ऐसा नहीं। इसलिए अपनी अपनी महिमा कर करके वो तुम्हारा भगवान रामचंद्र भगवान, अरे देखो उसकी सीता जो औरत थी ना, वो दूसरे चुरा के ले गए, तुम्हारा भगवान कितना कमजोर है, हाँ जिसकी औरत ही कोई चुरा के ले जाए। ऐसी ऐसी बातें वो क्रिश्चियन लोग सुना करके कन्वर्ट करते हैं कि तुम्हारे भगवान देखो ना, एक तो दूसरों की औरतें चुरा के आता था कृष्ण, हाँ वह नहीं रुक्मणी चुराई, सत्यभामा चुराई, ऐसी ऐसी बात शास्त्र में रखी है। तो कहते एक भगवान तो तुम्हारा दूसरों की औरतें चुराता था और दूसरे भगवान की कोई औरत चुरा के ले गया, ये देखो तुम्हारे भगवान, हाँ ये है भगवान तुम्हारे, हैं हिंदुस्तानी के भगवान देखो कैसे है। परंतु क्या है, शास्त्रकार ने ऐसी ऐसी बातें रख लाई, वो द्रौपदी को 5 पति ऐसी ऐसी, आज भी एक पंचकाल और इधर इधर चक्राता तरफ ऐसी ऐसी सिस्टम है, वो कहते हैं द्रौपदी को 5 पति है तो वो 5 पति करती हैं, एक पति दो पतियां। और हमारे पिताश्री भी गए थे जब ये चक्रा था, वो बतलाते थे। तो हाँ, वो रखती हैं, जितना पति होता है ना उतना वो पहनती है यहाँ रिंग। हाँ, तो जितना पति करती है, एक होता है एक, फिर दो तो दो, तीन तो तीन, उसे पता लगता है तो कितना पति है, 5 पति करती है। हाँ, तो देखो आज कितना अधर्म और कितना ये सभी बातें हो गया, क्योंकि वो कहा ना द्रौपदी को 5 पति था। अभी द्रौपदी कहाँ की बात, 5 पति का, वो 5 पांडव थे। वो 5 पांडव का अर्थ है कोई ऐसे थोड़ी द्रौपदी के पति थे, ये तो बात ही नहीं है। वास्तव करके द्रौपदी कोई एक की बात नहीं है, ये है ये सब द्रौपदियां और ये सब दुर्योधन। हाँ, अभी देखो उसी अर्थ को कैसे ले गए हैं कि द्रौपदी के 5 पति फलाने फलाने। तो शास्त्र के कारण है, ये उल्टी उल्टी बातों के कारण है। तो देखो कितनी बातें उलट हो गई। इससे देखो हमारे भारत में भी कई बातें ऐसी हैं। देखो वो है नहीं, पिताश्री भी बतलाते थे, वो बड़े बड़े क्योंकि जवाहरी थे ना, तो इनों का रिश्ता तो बड़े बड़े राजाओं से और इनसे होते थे। तो ये आगा खान था ना अपने हैदराबाद, उनको 500 स्त्री रखी थी। जब भी उनके सेक्रेटरी से मिले थे ना, तो भाई ये कैसा है 500 स्त्री रखना। तो उसने कहा अरे देखो आपका हिंदुओं का जो भगवान था ना श्री कृष्ण, उसको 108 रानियां थी। अगर भगवान ने 108 रखी तो उसने 500 रखी, तो क्या बड़ी बात है? हाँ, तो इसमें क्या बड़ी बात है? हाँ, उसने भगवान होकर के 108, तो इसने मनुष्य ने होकर के 500 रखी, तो क्या बड़ी बात है? कोई बड़ी बात ही नहीं है। तो देखो कितना ये सभी कहाँ से उठाया? हाँ, शास्त्र से। तो ये शास्त्रों से देखो मनुष्यों ने क्या क्या जाकर के लिए, इसीलिए कहते हैं देखो ये शास्त्रों में उल्टी उल्टी बातें, पूरा अर्थ न रखने की। अभी है इन सब बातों का अर्थ कोई यथा, अभी है सभी अभी की बातें हैं। आकर करके वो चूहेदानी में सब साधु संत महात्मा सब अंदर पड़े हैं, बॉन्डेज में माया के सब फंसे हुए हैं जैसे चूहे। हाँ, तो अभी उसमें सब फंसे हुए हैं, सब माया की बॉन्डेज में। अभी छुड़ाने वाला, इसी का साधुओं के भी उद्धार करने वाला मैं हूँ, क्योंकि साधु भी माया की बॉन्डेज में है, सब माया की बॉन्डेज में है। मानो सब इस चूहेदानी में, हाँ, उसमें फंसे हुए हैं। उसको कहते हैं नहीं क्या, चूहे को क्या कहते हैं? रैट। और उसको क्या कहते हैं चूहेदानी? ट्रैप। हाँ, समझते हो चूहेदानी का मतलब है रैट की ट्रैप। हाँ, ऐसा है ना, तो जिसमें वो फंसा है। तो मानो हम रैट की तरह से हाँ उस ट्रैप में फंसे हुए हैं, किसकी? माया की बॉन्डेज में। तो हम एग्जीबिशन में एक चित्र बनाया था, जैसे चूहे अंदर, चूहे को शक्ल जैसे याद है नहीं, बिल्ली को शक्ल, वैसे साधुओं की, संतों की और सबकी शक्ल देखा के ये सब उसमें जो है ना वो चूहेदानी में फंसे हुए हैं। हाँ, तो चूहे की शक्ल देकर के वो चूहे के अंदर जैसे वो फंसे हुए। अभी सबको बॉन्डेज से कौन छुड़ाएगा? वो इस चूहेदानी से निकालेगा कौन? ये बॉन्डेज काटेगा कौन? काटने वाला एक ही परमात्मा। और वो आकर के अपने योग और ज्ञान की बल से वो बॉन्डेज काटता है और काट करके निकालता है, तब फ्री हो सकेंगे। नहीं तो अंदर जो बॉन्डेज में पड़े हैं वो कैसे एक दो को छुड़ाएंगे? छुड़ा नहीं सकते हैं। तो हम सब बॉन्डेज में हैं, हम एक दो को छुड़ा नहीं सकते हैं। हमको छुड़ाने वाले की उसकी पावर चाहिए, इसीलिए वो आता है और आकर करके हमको छुड़ा देंगे।
मिस्री से भी मीठे लगते तेरे बोल बड़े अनमोल, शब्द ज्ञान ते सुन कर तेरे हुए असुर भी डावाडोल। पर्वत से ऊंचा सागर से गहरा तेरा अनुपम ज्ञान, तेरे गुण तेरी पहचान, तुम हो मम्मा उच्च महान।
Om Shanti. So tomorrow is Thursday, so we'll be offering bhog to Baba from 7 to 7:30, including Thursday Sakar Muli in English, translation in Hindi available from 5 to 6 p.m. Other schedule will remain same with 5 times Yoga Bhatti. So now I would like to invite our dear angel sister, Sister Shireen. She will guide us for tomorrow's homework.
Om Shanti, everyone. Good evening, Didi. So I actually have 10 points today from what you shared. So I thought it was very interesting what you said, that whatever we need, we really have to take it from Baba. There is really no one else. And so that's the first one, that it has to be one strength, one support. Means whatever I need, I go to Baba. And the second point is that I was really touched by what you shared about dadis and their diaries, how they kept, like one dadi used to write all points about omnipresence, one dadi used to write all points about Sadhguru, and they were such good students. And if you really think about it, they didn't really have any formal education, but they were such good students. The third point is, nowadays there are so many, you could say, research papers and things like that, the importance of lifelong learning. And Baba has given us this lifelong learning from 86 years ago, right? And so how Baba is always ahead. You know, people now are saying, oh, lifelong learning is so important. You have to be learning all your life. And Baba was saying that all along, you know, you have to study till you die. And then the fourth point is that whatever wisdom we are taking, right now, whatever wisdom we are inculcating really will be useful for the rest of the kalpa. And the fifth point is, if we are doing revision, we really have to make sure that revision really becomes an awareness, you know, just revising the Murli, but that anything we do with the Murli becomes an awareness. Sixth point is that power can really, most important point, I think, that power can really be obtained only from the Murli. And if you really think about it, I don't listen to any other class except this class in the evening, but I see a lot of people listening to classes and I think, you know, what a waste of time. So I'm glad Didi agreed with me on that, that it's really entertainment. But if you really want power, you have to really get it from the Murli. And the next point is that Baba is such a wonderful teacher, that he comes from so far away. He teaches us 365 days a year, and he's always there, he's always present, and especially he comes from so far away. And the next one is that that we can combine remembrance and service. We can combine knowledge and remembrance. I really like that, combining remembrance and service, and knowledge and remembrance. And then the next point is awareness has a deep connection with thoughts, that thoughts really do create an awareness, and then awareness becomes power. And the last one is that when Baba was talking about how in the Murli few days back, that he wanted the 8 hours of service of remembrance, 8 hours of service of remembrance. And so my final thing is, how can I use the Murli? How can I have knowledge and remembrance? How can I have remembrance and service, and use the Murli to be able to increase that? So with that, let's have the next homework for tomorrow. Param Shikshak, the supreme teacher. Baba is the father anyway, but he has a greater role as teacher. Baba gives the knowledge which is latent within him. He's first the ocean of knowledge, then the purifier. Let's meditate.
Param Shikshak, the Supreme Teacher. Baba is the father anyway, but he has a greater role as teacher. Baba gives the knowledge which is latent within him. He's first the ocean of knowledge, then the purifier.
शिव भगवान वाच परम शिक्षक। बाप तो है ही, परंतु टीचर बने का जास्ती चलता है। बाबा वह ज्ञान देते हैं जो उनके भीतर छिपा है। पहले बाप ज्ञान का सागर है, फिर पतित पावन है। ओम शांति।
Baba's sweet child and a good student have the intoxication of that, and you will really have beautiful experiences of a child and student, godly child, godly student. Yeah, live with that joy and intoxication. Om Shanti and good night, everyone.